Why do we use compost? The answer is always to save money, save resources, improve your soil, and get more production. Regardless of your reasons, composting is a win-win scenario. Good for you and good for your garden. Adding compost to your garden will not only fertilize, it actually feeds your soil with a diversity of nutrients and microorganisms that will improve plant growth. Inorganic compost, on the other hand, provides a quick burst of a limited number of nutrients that can wash away into our rivers and streams. Compost also increases soil stability, improves drainage, and helps retain moisture. However, the debate is always there that should we use organic compost or inorganic compost? Welcome to your YouTube channel. Always remember, you are the original of yourself. There is no duplicate of you anywhere in the world. In this video, I will show you 5 things no one has ever told you about organic and inorganic compost. Number 1, composition comparison. Compost supplements the soil with macronutrients needed in large amounts: nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. However, organic and inorganic fertilizers do so via different materials. Organic compost contains only plant or animal-based materials that are either a byproduct or end product of naturally occurring processes, such as manures, leaves, and compost. While inorganic compost, also referred to as synthetic fertilizer, is manufactured artificially and contains minerals or synthetic chemicals. For example, synthetic nitrogen fertilizers are typically made from petroleum or natural gas. Phosphorus, potassium, and other trace elements in inorganic fertilizers are often mined from the earth. Number 2, nutrient availability. Organic compost releases nutrients only when the soil is warm and moist, which tends to correspond with your plant's times of greatest need. However, they rely on soil organisms to break down organic matter, so nutrients are released more slowly than they are from inorganic compost. This slow release method reduces the risk of nutrient leaching, but it takes time to supply nutrients to plants. In contrast, inorganic compost provides this nutrition in plant-ready form immediately. However, the concentration of nutrients increases the risk of burning the plant, and the rapid release of nutrients may leach them deeply into the soil and water table, where plants can't access them. Number 3, application and cost. The nutrients and exact elements available from an organic fertilizer, such as manure or compost, can only be guessed at without laboratory testing. This means you're giving an inexact application that may or may not meet your plant's needs. By comparison, applying inorganic fertilizers is simple, because the amount of a given element and the rate of application are known. Organic fertilizer is usually made from plant or animal waste or powdered minerals. Examples include manure and compost, as well as bone and cottonseed meal. Organic fertilizers may be processed in a factory or, in the case of manure and compost, at a farm. That's why it is not that costly. You can make organic compost by yourself without spending a single penny. If you want to use inorganic compost, you will have to consume a huge amount because inorganic composts are industrial products. You can't get it free. Remember to subscribe to this channel and make sure you hit the notification bell so you will be the first to know when I upload your next video. Also click the like button and give a thumbs up. Environmental impacts inorganic fertilizers are immediately available to your plants, but they are subject to leaching, a process that occurs when fertilizers are washed by rain or irrigation water below the level of plant roots. Heavy applications can burn your plants and build up toxic salt concentrations in the soil, which can create chemical imbalances. Organic fertilizer may also build up concentrations of some nutrients, but the buildup of toxicity is unlikely as long as the organic material is able to fully decompose. In addition, because organic fertilizers are made from natural sources, only limited amounts of fossil fuels are used in production. This means greenhouse gas released into the atmosphere is lower in organic fertilizer production than it is in inorganic fertilizer production. Number 5, advantages of organic compost versus inorganic compost. Compost is used for better soil quality. Compost not only helps to improve the nutrition in the soil, but the structure of the plant as well. It releases the nutrients slowly, over a period of months or years, so that the nutrition in the soil is year-round. It also loosens the soil to let the pores open up to sunlight, air, and moisture, allowing the soil nutrients to retain and water received. While in inorganic compost, since nutrients are available to the plants immediately, improvement occurs in days, but the soil quality and texture will gradually deteriorate with the use of synthetic compost. They grow plants but do nothing to sustain the soil. The fillers do not promote life or soil health, and even packages labeled complete do not include the decaying matter necessary to improve soil structure. In fact, chemical fertilizers don't replace many trace elements that are gradually depleted by repeated crop plantings, resulting in long-term damage to the soil. Compost helps in improving plant health. Organic composting has been known to absorb the odors and treat all organic compounds in the soil. It prevents heavy metals from reaching the plant nutrients that the plant absorbs. Compost provides the plant with a natural soil media, which allows these organisms to thrive without affecting the water supply for the plant. It gives a natural vaccine to the soil media, which a more sterile soil lacks. On the other hand, in inorganic compost, the nutrients are readily available. There is a danger of over-fertilization. This not only can kill plants, but upset the entire ecosystem. Chemical fertilizers tend to leach or filter away from the plants, requiring additional applications. Compost helps in avoiding surface runoffs. With chemical compost, the soil is overloaded with nutrients and minerals, and most of this is leaked out as runoff, along with harmful chemical substances. If these get deposited in local water bodies, it boosts the growth of algae over the water surface, which can be harmful in many ways. As organic compost is a slow-releasing organic fertilizer, this problem does not exist if we use compost. It can prevent erosion of topsoil and silt along roadsides, lakes, and rivers, which in turn prevents turf loss and soil decomposition. Compost helps in conserving energy and resources. With the use of organic compost, water consumption, organic fertilizer, and bioorganic pesticides, energy and fuel consumption is reduced eventually. When compost is applied to the soil media, less water is required as the soil gets loosened and has more moisture retaining capacity. As mentioned before, since the nutrient quality, which compost provides, is far superior to chemical fertilizers and pesticides, their use and the runoff and harmful effects that come with them are also reduced, and energy and resources are conserved. Composting diverts food waste from landfills. Composting is also a form of waste management and recycling. The burden on landfills and the fuel required to transfer the food waste reduces substantially. Since composting removes all the odors and takes in only the nutrients for the soil, it diverts food waste from landfills. Clearly, the benefits of composting are plentiful. It provides an easy-to-use, eco-friendly, and economical way to care for your plants. Get started with your own composting process and see your garden blossom. While long-term use of chemical inorganic can change the soil pH, upset beneficial microbial ecosystems, increase pests, and even contribute to the release of greenhouse gases. Please subscribe to this channel and make sure you hit the notification bell so you will be the first to know when I upload your next video. Also, click the like button and give a thumbs up. And don't forget, you are the original of yourself. There is no duplicate of you anywhere in the world.